Hello, my name is Jason Miller. I am a ServiceNow consultant with the Walt Disney Company. Currently, my portfolio consists of helping Walt Disney and its suppliers formulate SLA definitions within the tool. I also have been using the tool for about going on 4 years now. I've worked for Accenture, helping federal sector clients integrate ServiceNow into their environments. And today, what I like to do is just go over a couple of really simple list edits that can make life a lot easier. So one thing I'll be showing you is how to enter in data from a list here and how to make that possible by using the list control function. And then also how to bring in totals into a list. So one thing I like to do on the side is trade a little bit, global financial markets. I trade futures, equities, and also derivatives. So I just put together a little sheet here that has different columns with mostly numerical values in them, so integers. And one thing that I know from my experience is that if I had to put in a record each time, that there's several things that need to be entered in here, and it can be really a pain to do that. So sometimes what I like to do is just have a quick list edit function right here added, so that way I can add to the list on the fly if I need to. And then in another segment, I'll show you how to upload an Excel template and make a table out of it. So I'm just going to go over here to our hamburger menu. And the first thing I'll do is I'll click on list control. Now you have to be an admin to do this. So as you can see here, there's a bunch of stuff that pops up here, edit roles, admin. But if we want to make the editable, we're going to have this list edit insert row. And what this will do is allow us the ability to enter in values right from the list here. So let's let it load for a second. And then if we wanted to, we could enter in a row. Amazon will enter in default values for us. If we wanted to, we could also set default values if you average a certain amount of shares that you buy, or I don't know, derivatives, or futures, or whatever your instrument is. So if you want to put in the month, year, if I'm trading derivatives, sometimes I'll put in the expiration date, so that way it's easier to keep track of for me. I know when to liquidate them. So for Amazon, I could just put in today's date or whatever value I want. Now, if I want to go ahead and total some of these things up, like maybe I want to know what my net profit is, and what I'll do is I'll just take the filter off, so that way I pretty much have just the zeros there. So if I want to know how much I've brought in, go back to the hamburger menu, or excuse me, now we'll just click, we'll right click on one of these headers up here, and now we'll go to list calculations, and now for trade price, maybe I want to just have the total value or the average value of the trade price. And we'll see here at the bottom, we'll have the average trade price. So for net profit, maybe I want to know, let's go to list calculations. For net profit, maybe it'll be the total value, and I could do the average value too. So that way I would know per trade, in addition to what the aggregate is. So my average here looks like it's 168 bucks, and then per each trade that I've completed so far. And then the sum is about $674. And we could do that for all the rows, or excuse me, all the columns, if we wanted to. And that way you'd have those averages and the sum at the bottom. That way you don't have to run a report through the reporting module. You can have everything in here in a list view. So in a future segment, I'll also, like I said before, put up an example of how we would go ahead and take an Excel spreadsheet and create a table out of it via import set. And if you have any questions about this, feel free to leave some comments and also like the segment on YouTube. Um, and if you leave any comments there, or if there's something you want to know, I'll be more than happy to post some content. All right, thank you, and have a great day.